Hello, I'm an Australian. I'm going to show you how to do an Australian raised bed garden.
So hello everyone, how are you
Hello.
all doing? And happy weekend to all. So this weekend we're going to do a raised bed garden, and I decided to put that raised bed garden in this corner or this section of my garden. So there's a lot of work to be done
Oh
because
no,
because I'm going to remove all these plant here that I planted in the ground. Actually, they are looking good. They are massive, big succulent plants. But the problem is there's a lot of weeds growing in here, and Matthew and I, constantly weeding all the time. So I'm sick of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to
weed the garden
weed the garden,
and show you how to weed.
yeah, remove all this plant, relocate them somewhere, but I don't know where. But we can find ways. So we will start removing all this stuff. I have a lot of nice purple delight here that I'm going to
Throw out.
no, not throw out, rehome somewhere in my garden. But you know,
More
my
work.
garden is full of
Plants.
so there's no more space
And artificial lawn.
and artificial lawn because Matthew is sick of what?
Mowing lawns.
Mowing lawns because of the plants.
Because I've got no room.
No room to
Move.
move.
See? Like, see?
Yep. So, so that's what we're going to do this weekend. We're finding ways to make some section of our garden better. So before we can do that, we need to remove all this stuff, huh?
And throw them in the bin.
No, we're not. We're going to relocate it somewhere in the garden. And
More.
there's a lot needs to be done. So I'm going to show you the closer look before we're going to rip this off.
Rip it off.
Rip it off and rehome, not throw in the rubbish or garbage. So
Oh,
let's look at closer. Okay. So here's my funny husband.
idiot husband.
Idiot, no, not idiot. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So you see all those weeds growing in between of those plants. I'm constantly pulling them
Need to
out.
spray it.
No, I can't spray a
Need to pull it out.
pesticide because our plant will die as well. So this is the stuff that I'm struggling with. This one here, it's just keep growing. So even you pull it out with it all the time, they just keep growing. And
This.
yeah, that rotted
That's rotted. It's no
Yeah.
good anymore.
because we have so much rain, but there's still a lot of plants that survive
Right.
this winter.
Let's
So-
start.
Okay, so Matthew will start pulling out
Finish
the
talking.
stuff.
Let's start.
I'm just showing them, Han, what it looks like over here.
You stay there. You do it while I do the work.
Yeah, so as you see, this plant here, they are massive. They're big because they are planted in the ground. So if you like, or if you want your succulent plant to grow big, then plant them in the ground. Look at this. What are you? Now I forgot what is this. This is
I'm your husband.
no, not you. I just have a brain fog. I know the identification of this, but I just forgot. So see how massive is that? That is planted in the ground. And this golden glow, the mother plant of this snap off because the head is so heavy, and then it throws a lot of babies. And then Matthew start pulling out all those weeds, but they will just keep coming back.
Yeah, we need weed mat. I think
Yeah,
we put,
there's a weed mat in there. I put newspaper, weed mat, and then
well, it's not working.
no, it's not working, so that's why we're doing it. And
We put
all
concrete.
of this extra here, I'm going to pull it out and rehome it somewhere, but don't know yet where. And all of this purple delight propagation,
Now.
here they are.
What we're going to do
They are so pretty,
is we're
but
going to have to go around.
they're not growing as much this winter season. But we are heading to spring. So you see how pretty is this Agavoids Blood Maria. It's shame that I have to pull it out from the ground, but I need to
Make room.
not make room, make it better. Make it better, this area. So Here we are. So we're just going to
Oh,
captured this moment for Matthew. Captured how Matthew pulled out all my plant. How careful he is. But don't put it in here because all the mess will be
yeah, that one there.
in the artificial grass.
There's a few coming off here, so just gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm just going to propagate them. And
Oh, found my old steak knife.
oh, there it is. That's not steak knife, that's bread knife.
Bread knife.
Give
bread
it to
and
me
butter.
before you hurt yourself. Okay, thank you. So I guess I'm going to put this camera down and
No,
help you.
that's all right. You keep filming while I do it. Because I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh, you want to be in the limelight.
I am the star of the show today.
So Matthew is the star of the show today. So he's going to do the hard work for me. And stay tuned and stick around till the end. And let's see what's the result we're going to achieve in this section of my garden. Now this section of my garden here, guys, somehow it's been neglected a bit because of the weeds that just
There's
keep
a lot.
growing and
There's a
growing.
lot of rot.
Yeah, and
There's a lot of rot in
this
here.
corner here, I have my stackable hanging pots. They're also growing nicely and haven't been as well looked after. They look after themselves. And the only problem here, they don't get a lot of sunlight. So the plants are not getting nice color and growth. See, the bronze light don't have a beautiful color. But where the sun hits, the color is beautiful. So more weeds. See, this kind of weeds, guys, how do you get rid of it? I'm struggling of getting rid of this. It's everywhere in my garden. I'm constantly weeding them, but they are just keep coming back. So this area here before is beautiful when first time I plant my succulent plants, but in the long run they got neglected and they end up like this. But this purple delight, I'm not going to remove this purple delight. I'll let the purple delight stay here because they're growing beautifully in this corner.
Right,
So
this
I'm
one's
just
going to be the problem.
to put the raised bed garden all the way up there.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Look how thick they are. Wow.
Hey, so big. The leaf is so big, it's full of water.
Full of plumpness.
But sometimes leaf like this, they don't produce babies. So you just have to toss
Only
that
I
one out.
produce babies.
Of course you're
Human,
human.
I think.
Yeah.
Be real careful because you got to feel for that root.
There we go. So
Just
I'm going
got to feel for their
I'm
roots.
going to help you now. So
No,
that will be quick.
I'm doing it myself.
No.
I will do your garden.
So while Matthew is removing all those weeds and preparing for the raised bed garden, I'm going to get all the other plants to put it away in safe area. So you guys stay with Matthew for now
Yeah.
while I'm putting away all these plants.
One back in the
So
ground, that one.
these are so far that we have, or Matthew have pulled out from the ground. Don't put it in the grass, in the artificial grass, because the dirt. I think you're enjoying this.
Yeah. I am, because it's fun.
It's fun.
That one there, I don't know if he's going to grow again. Looks a bit dead on the ends.
Yeah, but there's still babies coming
There's a baby
out
on
for
there.
these. So here's little babies.
And look
in
at this
there.
one. He's still growing on the ends.
Yes. So I'm still going. This one here, this is dried out. You see, there's nothing in there. It's empty. So I'm just going to cut this one, this little baby, and
And
propagate it. Yep. So all of these I'm going to put it somewhere safe because I can't plant this straight away. We are limited of time. Now this one,
Yeah,
what
this is going to be
Matthew's-
hard because
This one, what Matthew's pulling out now, oops, careful, is Benny Musume. This one got nice, this plant or succulent got a beautiful color if it is exposed to sunlight or getting a lot more sunlight. Let's see how big is that. Hang on, hon. That's how
And how
massive
heavy it is.
And there's a lot
And
of
it's-
babies there.
there's so many babies in there, you don't
And-
want to lose them.
Over this side here, can you turn it around, Han? This one here doesn't look good because it doesn't get the sunlight. It's facing towards the fence.
He's very
or
heavy. I reckon
the
he's
wall.
probably got about 15 kilos in him.
15 kilos,
Yeah,
I think.
and there's lots and lots and lots of babies right through the middle.
Yeah, that's how you want your succulent or your echeveria grow. Then plant it in the ground.
Beneath it,
Yep.
and that way I'll pull up one big clump,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you're not destroying babies.
Thank you. But this one, look at it. There's a lot of rotted leaf.
Yeah, that'll have to come out.
Yeah. So I'm just going to clean that one up. This one is always coming up like this.
I'm going
but
to put it
then-
there for now. I have to get that will
But then
get dirty.
it's still going to bounce back.
Like me, I bounce back.
You always bounce back. All right, I'm going to put this one away first. This beautiful
I'm going to clean all
echeveria
this out.
here. That is bigger than Matthew's head. Look at that. Way big than
That's
Matthew's
because
head.
haven't got a big head. My
Right, put you away.
my brain's only
pretty.
small.
This is so beautiful. Oh my God, I don't wanna damage this. So pretty.
Get all these weeds out. Lucky you guys don't have to deal with me all the time.
At the moment it's 11 o'clock and this is the sunlight we get here in this area. And
Now
we
I gotta move
started
them.
we started a bit
There.
late because Matthew
I had to see my daddy,
visit
Papa
his,
Bear,
visit his dad in
nursing
aged
home.
care. Today I didn't go with Matthew because I have to prepare something. So we're nearly there. We already managed to clear up the ground, but we still have this one to take it out. And my beautiful purple delight. Well, I don't know where to put that, but I need to put them where they can get sunlight and protect that from frost because we still have some frost happening. We're just removing this one as well. And I can't keep up with Matthew. He works so fast. He moves fast. So I have to keep up with him, but it's hard to keep up with him. He moves so fast. Alright, so my plants at the moment will be everywhere. So I put all these purple delights here for now because this one here is getting a nice sunlight. So they were going to sit here for now. Slow down, mister. You're making me dizzy. Okay. So I don't know where to put you beautiful purple delight. So probably for now, we're putting them around here where they can get some sunlight. So I have a lot of pots in here that are empty of the repotting we did last weekend video. The others I put here for now. Oops, here, but over here is shaded because of this big apricot tree. So they will be sitting here for now. But I'm planning to plant all these beautiful big ones here on this big fire pit. And then maybe leave it here in this middle. And then I'm going to remove the shade cloth so that they can get a good amount of sunlight. But when the apricot starting to produce leaf, and then this area here will be completely shaded.
With fruit.
So yeah, it's really not good for this succulent plant. But look at this Aeonium fellow, pretty. Okay. So all of the stuff that we removed there will be dumped here for now. So this area here, Matthew wants to make it a succulent area too, but I said no, because this is the only area that we have that doesn't have a lot of plants.
Junky, it needs to be
So
changed.
this is where we do our fire pit when we have our friends coming over and visit here and have some fire to warm up this winter or during winter season. But now, for now, it's a mess. And this is the big pots of Aeoniums with the, what we call this, the cone Aeonium. And it's pretty, and then I mix it up with sunburst at the bottom. So when this one started with little Aeonium, little plants of Aeonium. And look at this, how pretty is that? Alright, so let's head there. Now this one here, I'm planning to redo as well and put it in the ground so they will grow bigger. But we can start
Right.
in this area. Now this area is clean.
Clear.
Everything is out. We only have the dirt and the clear ground, which is really nice. I think, wow, I didn't realize how
Good I am.
big space we have in here without all those plants
Right.
cluttered everywhere.
get the-
one by. And some of the plants of succulent plants might go into plant in the front.
This is the garden bed.
So this is the garden bed that we got yesterday from Bunnings. Now this has a 200 centimeter width with 50 centimeter. Is that height?
Yeah.
Light or right or height? Height is
Width is 200 mils or 200
Yeah.
centimetres.
yeah. Oh,
Length is 50 centimetres
centimeters.
and height is 41.
Yeah. So instead of Matthew building a DIY raised bed garden, so we just decided to get this one for now because timber are not cheap either. And this one is probably easier to put up. But the problem I will going to have is it will require a lot of dirt. So I'm going to collect a lot of probably plastic bottles, plastic pots that I don't use, and put it in this raised bed. Oh, it's not really high. So I expecting that it's higher than that. Can we raise it? But I don't think that one got a bottom.
It hasn't got a bottom.
Hasn't got a bottom.